Sharp XE-A207 sales demonstration video. First of all, let's cover some basics. The machine's available in the black as shown here, and also in a white. We have another video on the white one, and both colours are available from the Shop Stuff website. In terms of dimensions, the machine has a total maximum height of 365mm, so that includes the adjustable rear customer display. It's 425mm deep, so from front to back, and 360mm wide, so from left to right. Some of the key features of the machine, it obviously has, you can see from the video, it has a customer rear display. So when you type in a sale amount, the amount that's just been entered is displayed on the display, and then when the subtotal's shown, that also displays on there. When you finish off a sale, the change due will also be shown on that display. If we now look at the operator LCD display, you can see you get the amount you've just entered, and also the department name, and also a running total of the sale, and that keeps running every item you add on. When you enter the amount of money given, so if the customer gives you £30 for this sale, once you've subtotaled it, it's £23.78. If you enter £30 and press the cash button, you can see the change is displayed both on the operator and the customer displays. You also notice that a receipt's printed out. The 207 has a single station thermal printer. You can either have this operating in receipt mode with the receipt switched on, as we do here. You can also have it in receipt mode with the receipt switched off, so you can issue a copy receipt on request, but if the customer doesn't require a receipt, one doesn't print out. And you can also operate it in journal mode, meaning you get no receipt at all, but you do get a journal roll of everything that's happened on the till. We have a closer look at the receipt. You can see at the top you can have up to 6 lines of bold pre-programmable text, so that could be your shop name, address, contact number, VAT number, that type of information. You get the date and the time of the sale, and the sale is split down by department, or if you'd sold some PLUs, it'd be split down by individual PLU. If you've got tax programmed on the machine, that can be displayed on the receipt, and you also have the total, cash given, and change shown as well. If we look at some of the other functions of the machine, it has a SD card slot at the front, meaning you can back up the programming to an SD card, and also you can be quite flexible with the reporting. So if you have the machine in receipt mode and don't have a journal roll, you can print out your journal roll at the end of the day. If you don't want a journal roll, you can set the machine up so it doesn't produce a journal roll. You can also back up your reports to an SD card, but again, if you're not interested in SD cards or having your data put onto an Excel spreadsheet, then the machine will operate just like a normal cash register if you don't want the SD card functions. If we take a closer look at the machine itself, you've got here a bank of number buttons, so these are where you type in the amount of the sale or the item. You simply type the price in, and then you can assign it to one of your department buttons. You see here you've got 16 department buttons. A department is basically a category of sale. Although there's only 16 buttons on the machine, using the department shift and department hash buttons, you can have up to 99 departments if necessary. You also have a PLU button. A PLU is an individual product, and you can have on the 207 up to 2,000 PLUs. To sell a PLU, you simply type in the PLU number, so in this case number 1, and then you press the PLU sub button, and it brings up the PLU description on the screen and also the price. You can do multiple PLU sales, so if someone had 20 of PLU2, you'd simply go 20 times 2 PLU, and it sells 20 of your pre-programmed product number 2. Again, when you subtotal and cash the sale off, you get your receipt print out if you've got it in receipt printing mode, and you can see we've sold 1 pot of tea and then 20 times PLU2, which was the toast. In terms of other functions on the machine, you have 3 methods of payment. So you have your normal cash button, you have CR for credit card, and you also have CH, which can be used for other methods of payment. You have a payment menu button, which will give you an additional 2 options, so in all you have 5 tenders available to you. You have a refund mode, or refund button, and a no sale button. The refund button and no sale can be protected for manager use only. You'll notice on the machine that there's no key lock anymore. Sharp have brought in a mode button which you can password protect, and that controls all the modes on the machine. So if you need to do an end of day sales report, you press your mode button and then scroll down to the X1Z1 mode, which is like your normal daily sales report. You then have an X2 mode, you have your program mode, and then you have your SD card mode. Like I say, all these can be protected by a password so that only the manager can turn to certain positions. We go back, press escape cancel, back to the total screen. You have a void button, so if you type in an amount, if that's a mistake, you can simply press your void button and that will remove that line from the sale. You have a paid out button, so if you need to issue some money out to pay a tradesman, you can simply use your paid out button to do that. The 207 is available from the Shop Stuff website, and I'll just want to show you the cash drawer before we finish off the video. So if we pop through a sale and pan the camera down, you can see it's a big sturdy metal cash drawer. We cash that sale off. You can see at the back you've got 3 main note holders, possibly for your 5, 10 and 20 pound notes, and then at the side you have 2 more where you could possibly put cheques, 50 pound notes or your credit card slips. You have at the front 8 quite deep pots for all your coins, so there's a pot for every coin. The cash drawer is completely removable, so it can be taken out and put back in the cash office for cashing up. Back in and pan up to the rest of the till. 207 is a very popular cash register, ideal for pretty much any type of business depending on how many products you have and how many department buttons. You could use it as an open department machine where you just have your department set up as grocery, milk, bread, lottery, that type of thing. You can assign a department with a preset button, or you can just have an open price each time. You could use it in a small pub or cafe type environment with a wet cover to protect the buttons, and then you could have all your beers, for example, sold through one button, all your hot drinks sold through another button. To order the 207, please visit shopstuff.co.uk. Please check out our different levels of service. We have a bronze level, which is our like cash and carry service, will not be beaten on price for this, so if you see someone selling the till cheaper than our price, please contact us and let us know. We also do a gold service where the machine is pre-programmed, so we'll set up all your buttons for you, we'll set up your receipt header as well, and the machine will be supplied with full video and telephone support. On the 207 our gold service is very popular, and often we have very competitive pricing on this, so please visit shopstuff.co.uk to check out the latest deals. Thanks for watching.